Hello, YouTube and Facebook followers. This is Bobblehead from the Bobblehead Scale Rod Shop, coming to you with an episode sort of on my what's on the bench, but also a lot of people are doing the tools of the trade type videos lately, and I'm going to not reiterate some of their stuff, but what tools I use, and I use a lot. And these things, I think, help me build a better model, and maybe they'll help you. First off, is always good pair of cutters. If you get a little nip or something in there, always check these. Always check them. If they get a little edge or a little nick in it, go buy yourself some. They're always only like anywhere from $14 to $18 at the hobby stores, or even Hobby Lobby. Use your 40% off. I mean, 40% off of 18 bucks is roughly 10 or 12, well worth it. Everybody says X-Actos. I've got at least 20 of them, all different types of blades. With the standard blade, I have at least 5 that I use, and they're always changing. I never let them sit in there long. Rulers, especially a scale ruler for 1/25th, 1/24th scale. I paid $5 for it, and it's worth, to me, probably $1 million. This thing is gold in my book. Always files, no matter the style. You can get a set of these files at Harbor Freight. They're $4. You get a 12 pack. See, $12 or $4 at Harbor Freight, and they're super good. Popsicle sticks. You could buy a box of popsicle sticks in various different sizes. Box of them at the dollar store is $1 or less. You can put underneath the model to hoist it up. I use these and old tires that I'm never going to use. Clipboards, because you want to know what you're building. You want to be able to read the instructions. When I'm working on a model, I take and start off, and I got the clear ones, because some of these older model instruction sheets are very small. So you can actually open it up, and it's still smaller than this clipboard, so I can actually see through the clipboard what I'm doing. If you're mixing just a little bit of paint, $1.20, $1.40 at your local hobby store. A little bit. Clean it off, water, or if you're doing the enamel paints, a little bit of paint thinner cleans it off. You're ready to use it again. I paid $1.50. Pin vices. I have approximately a dozen of these with different drill bits in it. And one's actually got a screw file that I can't even remember where I found. And that screw file is just like this ruler, worth its weight in gold. Next thing is paintbrushes. Everybody's got their tons of paintbrushes. You can even get, the different sizes of these The packs of these are 12 for $3 at your local hobby store or at Hobby Lobby. There's like 4 different sizes of them. I have 3 sizes because the one I don't even use. And then I have multiple different brushes. Paint brushes, normal brushes. But my favorites that I use all the time is a 20-0, and it's a short handle, as you can tell. I think I paid $4 for it, and it's good for if you're sitting there painting up close personal, and then you need to swap it around like that. It's good to be able to move it and turn it. But a 20-0 you definitely have to have in your assortment. A flat tip brush, a 10-0 flat brush. Always have to have one of them. And I personally like the shorter brushes. A lot of people like the big long ones. It's good. It depends on how you like to use the brush and how well you need the weight to handle for the handle and the grippiness. So it's your personal choices. I'm just saying I prefer the short brushes. I do have long brushes and I do use them. Your normal 10-0s, round tops, 10-0 quick shots. It's a tip. It's called a quick shot, but it's just like a really fine. Then your normal round tips. But I always have to have a 12-0 and a 10-0 short handle in my arsenal. These brushes are always, like I said, worth their weight in gold. Tape. I have various types, various rolls of tape. And then your normal other stuff that you normally use, like sandpaper and your tweezers and assorted tools that you'll pick up. These are just things that I use for every model. And I don't say you have to have them. They help me, and maybe they'll help you. But as you can see on the bench, you see my 30 Ford. I am building a coach style / rat rod with a blown motor 30 Ford coupe for our local hobby show that's coming up in May. I've been test fitting a lot of stuff in it. And I even had to, one thing I noticed with the Revell 30 Fords and the 29s is the motor, you have to extend the motor mounts. Just something to let everybody know. On both the 29s and the 30s. And the one frame, I test fit it. It's the frame that goes for, these are the lowered frames that body drop the cars. The frames that actually the body sits on top of the 32 rails. It's one side is short, the other side is perfect. And that's only in the 30. The 29 is just like the body drop frames. They both have to be extended on both sides. But that's in the works. The other project, as you can see on the desk, on the bench I should say, is my Ford Courier pickup truck. I wasn't going to try not joining any build not build offs, but group builds for 2017. Try to dedicate myself to my normal projects that I have going, but I just couldn't pass it up, seeing as I was at the Mini Trucking Nationals in '96 with my Ford Courier. So I'm building a static dropped Ford Courier. It's a fully shaved engine bay, and it's static dropped. It's a 2.5-inch drop in the front, 1.5-inch scale drop in the back. The rear bumper has been dechromed, shortened, and used as a roll pan. And the next go around for it is I'm going to be actually fitting reshape the tonneau cover to make it a tonneau for this truck. And it is actually going to have the Mazda turbo motor in it. But pretty much that's what I've been up to. Work's kept me busy, so I'm trying to do as many, work on my models at least once a day, or for a little bit every single day. So hopefully everybody out there is building and enjoying the hobby, and I hope to see you at local shows that I go to, or see photos of your models at the local shows on the different magazines and websites. And this is Bobblehead from the Bobblehead Scale Rod Shop, saying I'll catch you later.